Climate change is the most complex issue of our time. It must and can only be tackled with a coordinated approach that matches this complexity.
The aim of science is to make sense of things, to explain and predict. We know a lot about the Earth's ecosystem, but we need to learn a lot more to address the challenges of our changing climate.
We're tackling a very complex problem in looking at climate change. We're trying to understand the whole Earth system, how the components work together, and we've been, as a research community, working on this for 20, 30 years. So we've got quite a long way away into that problem.
As the human race has grown, so has our consumption of the Earth's limited resources. These demands are insatiable and unsustainable. Until now, economics has ignored the true cost of this growth. We need a new set of principles that value our environment if we are to curb the flow of greenhouse gas emissions.
In order to solve the problem, we need to influence people. We need to change their behaviour. And to do that, we need to communicate the fruits of our research more effectively to politicians, business leaders, and people in communities.
Politicians need to understand exactly what the scale of the risk is, where we're going as a planet, and what the options are to head off dangerous climate change.
Until now, business has been blamed for the problem. Whether or not that is true, business will certainly be part of the solution. For the first time, companies are beginning to see climate change not just as a threat, but as an opportunity.
Well, climate change clearly represents a great threat, but it does bring opportunities with it as well. In terms of mitigation of climate change, in terms of carbon reduction strategies, for example, a whole raft of business opportunities.
So what we need to do is build partnership with businesses, community leaders and corporate leaders, so that those that need the solutions and that can implement them work together with us. And I think that once we have that, we have a winning combination.
Climate change doesn't respect borders. It affects us all. The solution lies in breaking down boundaries, finding common ground, and working together. Politics provides the framework, and politicians can provide the leadership for a sustainable future.
It's not just a question of long-term statistical predictions and maybe the fate of polar bears in the North Pole, important as that is. It's Bangladeshis being flooded off their land today, and tens of millions facing the prospect of climate migration. So the urgency is brought home to people and to governments by the immediate human impact.
What we need is a better understanding of the often murky world of politics and the difficulties that politicians face to actually develop and implement the kind of policies that we're recommending.
I mean, an analogy might be building some very complicated mechanism or structure like an aircraft. It doesn't make sense just to have the knowledge about how to do wings. You have to be able to do engines and avionics and a whole series of things and bring that together as a whole. It's exactly the same in tackling climate change. It's a big, complicated problem. You need a lot of pools of different expertise, and most importantly, you need a mechanism to bring those pools of expertise together and to really focus them on the problem.
In Edinburgh, we recognise that climate change isn't just an issue for scientists. It's an issue for us all.
The great universities have shaped the world in which we live, and for centuries, Edinburgh has attracted great minds across all the disciplines.
Now we're bringing the best minds of our generation together to meet the greatest challenge of our time.
Edinburgh's discoveries have shaped the world's past.
Now they're shaping its future.